Hello gamers, I'm an actual farmer and I'll be playing Farming Simulator 25, and that too, I'll be discovering new stuff the world uses for agriculture and what we use for agriculture. We are way behind what the game already has to offer. So yeah, the world is way ahead of us in agriculture. Whereas I'm from Pakistan, so Pakistani farming is way back. I think the glasses need a bit more cleaning, and we'll get onto it. So, what I'm going to do in the series is I'll be playing this game while I'll be showing you some clips of how we do things on the farm over here. So let's start off. What do we have to do? For the first thing is we have to buy a chunk of land. Yeah, the background color is the reference of the fields. These are the crops already planted on the fields. And we have to buy a piece of land. We've got $750,000. Also, I'll be making sure that if, for instance, I move abroad and I go start farming there, I'll have this much budget in me with me to just start off a farm. So that's how we're gonna do this. So $750,000, out of which I think we have some bank loan, $250,000. That was the one I set in the beginning. And okay, we're looking for a piece of land that is within our budget and is close to the selling points. That would be preferable, and it has a surrounding area that we can buy on later. So this is the vehicle shop that also has to be kind of close. So what about this spot? How about this? It's $226,000. The expected yield potential is 95%. Oops, my bad. Okay, so not that one. I want some place that has a good potential of yields as well. Like this one is 101%. It's $260,000. That is a bit more than my expected budget I'm keeping for buying land. This one is really good. It's 3 acre land. Uh, but this one has no space around it to build our poultry or something, because we're going to be starting off to go in profit. That's what I'm aiming for. So you have different soil distributions here. You have to see these actually in result have an effect on your expected yield potential. And let's see. I think we could go inexpensive with this, but then we'll have very less money to actually be buying our equipment. But I'm gonna go with this. This one is actually good, and we can buy this out later on. Maybe that one as well. Oh, that also has a good potential of yields, and we could have this whole chunk over here later in the game. And selling points aren't that far off, mostly are concentrated here. So there's a main road that leads you to the town. Perfect. Let's have a visit. Let's have a look. So this is the farmland owned by Katie. Grass crop is grass. The first crop is grass. We're gonna have to rent out some equipment and get this mowed off into bales and sold off to the market, so that when we buy some land, we just get the good harvest from it and recover some money back. That is not bad. So let's. There's also a forest chunk here for later. So let's buy this. Let's now go visit that. Oh, sorry. I'm getting used to the game. I haven't played this game at all. I've just started it, and I just went through a couple of details so that I could kind of get to know what the game is like. So this is the shop here where we can go and rent out those mowers. Where's the mower? We'll be looking at forage industry, forage harvesting, grassland, forages, trees, my bad. So we'll be looking at mowers over here. We can use any one of these because we're going to be leasing. We could go for the big ones. And this one is fine. Look at that. It's a whole thing. Let's see. Let's get into that. Oh, still not used to the keys. Mowers. Let's get this one. This is my first time mowing, excuse me, mowing grass in this whole game. Like I have played Farming Simulator 2022, but I never mowed grass there. So if we lease this, it's gonna take us $23,000. That is a lot. Mm-hmm. Let's lease this then. And let's take this to our farmland first and see how it works. Does it fill the belly? And if it does, that is fine. We'll have another tractor or something to gather that up. Or does it just make bales and drop them out? I don't see a bale dropping thing. Or does it just mow? We had our little accident. We gotta be more careful there. So, is that our piece of land? Let's tag that place. No, our piece of land is back there. We're going the wrong direction. There we go. So I've had a mod for realistic harvesters. That means you have to open up everything and then harvest. It's not like just press turn on harvester and it'll do all the stuff all together in one press of a button. So let's see, we're going to our farm field. I think it's here. It starts right here. So let's set this up. So what do we have? We have unfold mower. This kind of looks huge. It's like a freaking airplane. And lower the mower. That is down. And now we start harvesting. B for harvest. Let's see how much it cuts. Does it cut the... Okay, this has a good width. We gotta do it slow. We're gonna make it go... No, not full speed ahead. Let's make it go at 7 kilometers. I have a mod that actually has an effect on the harvest amount. And this guy is just mowing, and is it like we gotta get swathers later on. This will just mow the grass and keep it on the field. Then we'll have swathers that just go gather up into a whole row of grass, and then I think we're gonna be using a baler to get that into bales. If I'm not wrong, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So while that happens, let's just no car, no. Why did you block me? I was going to turn there. It's still stuck. Just get out of there. Yeah, there we go. So I think since it's just going to mow, it's not gathering, we could speed things up. You could go airplane speed. Let's have a look inside. Look at that, tire tracks. I don't know what those tire tracks are showing, but oh no, there was a drop of frames there. So this field ain't kind of in straight lines. I guess it's a diagonal field, so I kind of missed a patch there. That's fine. So yeah, I was saying we could increase the speed. Let's see how fast this guy goes with lawn mowing. Will we crush that bush? Yeah, we will. This truck, this mower goes to about 43 kilometers speed, and when it's functioning it goes up to 25. That is fine. So let's wrap this up, and then we'll bring the next equipment in to make the rows. All right, we're done with the mowing. Look at that. Look at that. The whole field is now chopped, and our harvester is ready to be returned. So let's we gotta return this, and now we need swathers, I think, if that's what they call them. Windrowers, not swathers. I don't know where I got that word swathers. So yeah, we're going to get windrowers to pile that up. Let's go for a big one again. This is 7 meters long. This is 8.4 meters. That is nice. 9.7. Nice, nice. 12. Oh, 14 meters. And this is more expensive. Um, this is something that kind of confuses me in Farming Simulator. Why is this so expensive and this one cheaper? What's the difference? Like this also needs more horsepower. It does it in a higher speed. Okay, that's one difference I noticed. But I think that is fine since yeah, we'll go for this one. Let's see the combinations. You need weight and a tractor. So let's go for this one first, and we release this. There we go. And we'll get the weight for it as well. We'll also lease this. And now a tractor. So this one was 150 horsepower. So we need a tractor equal to that or maybe a bit more. So this one, Messi, would work. Let's go for the first one then. We have Messi tractors here, Messi Ferguson's, and barely other products, other companies are here. So yeah, I'm used to this. Not these advanced ones. We have the older ones. We'll buy that later for our farm. So we're gonna go for efficiency there. 3 point, yeah. Front loader attached, no. That is good. Let's lease it. So we've already spent around 50K just to harvest or gather this grass. After this, we still do need the baler. So it was a long ignition. Let's get to work. So I do have this mod. We have to go and attach it by ourselves. There we go. And we do have to lift it up as well. It's not gonna do it auto. Like, add some more spice to the game. I don't know, I think the recording is making the game a bit low in FPS. I gotta fix that later on. I'll do that later. So you gotta do this and then attach the hoses. Let's head out. Merger, lower, unfold. Alright, gotta do that later. Our farm is back here. Let's not break that board there. I don't know, I keep on pressing C for cruise control. C for cruise. It changes the camera. It's also C for camera. That is a huge machine. So we're gonna start off from this side. So to be honest, I shouldn't be getting on the other people's field, but since this game doesn't have damage on other people's field, we can do that. Let's go in this direction from here. Yeah, I think this should be good. Unfold? No. What do we gotta do? Attach PTO first. Oh, I think I missed something at the back. Let's get out. Let's see. Attach PTO. There we go. That shaft. We forgot to attach the PTO shaft. Powertrain. I don't know, whatever it's called. I'm just saying powertrain something. You unfold the merger. Look at that. Beautiful. Since I'm at the farm, we have flies as our guests and viewers. Not you guys, this guys. Okay, so that is it. Lower the merger and then turn on the merger. I think all is set. Let's get on with it. That's how the merger works. This is the first time I'm doing this. Where is he merging? What is it doing? I have no idea. So it's going to be making a row on that side, on my left. That's how it's working. Alright, let's get this done. All right, so the interesting part, we made a row on that side, and now we can even gather that row up and merge it further on our left. So it's just taking from that side and pushing it there. So that is interesting. So eventually we'll end up with one row. If I'm not wrong. Do drop in the comments. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong, because I've never harvested grass in this game. I was like, I'm going to go for crops. I'm not going to go for baling and all that stuff. But yeah, this is interesting. This is my first time. So we're going to do that. We also pushed it out on the field. So since this is done, let's close it. Let's head back to that side. Let's head back to that side. And we'll just move this row further on this side. All right, so we are done, and this is our final result. Yeah, I kind of messed it up because our whole plot isn't in a regular shape. But let's return these, and oh no, not reset. Return these, and let's go grab ourselves a baler now. I think that is it. That is what we need. Let's go have a look. So this is the shop. Oh, freaking hell. Yeah, I know. All right, so there we are. So we got combine forage, windrowers, baling. There we go. Round balers, transport, wrappers, miscellaneous. What is miscellaneous? Popular can be pushed down to be taken by the bio baler. I don't know. So wrappers. Bale wrappers packs grass bales into foil so they can ferment into silage. So that is for silage making. Round balers and square balers is what we need. Turns loose grass, straw into convenient bales. Same thing. So we want square or round. We go for a round. How much do these actually make? 125 centimeters. These are 120 centimeters. So the round ones are bigger, I would say. Obviously, they seem like they're bigger. So the sizes are dependent on the machine that we have. Let's go for messy machine, 140 messy machine, and customize wrap design. Huh? What is this? With bale on end turner. Okay. So we got two of these. Let's get the standard one. Wrap, Ranny black, Ranny green. We have wrap colors. Empty. So this also wraps them up. Yeah, let's go for green, which is actually blue. Round bale net. Yeah, this one looks fine. Let's lease it. We're going above 60,000 to kind of just bale this, all of the stuff. And it requires 140 horsepower. Oh, there's an interesting machine right there. Could have gone for that. Let's go grab a tractor. Massey Ferguson, good one. Efficient. We don't need a front mounting. None. So is 3 point, yeah, that's 5,000 extra. So we'll reduce the lease cost by a little. Let's grab this. You could have actually brought in the tractor and grabbed this baler from here. That's a huge baler. Interesting. Never seen them here. Let's go attach it. And we need the PTO shaft there. Could have attached the PTO shaft on our field, but it's okay. Let's just do it. Oh, the stop sign. Did we destroy it? Yeah. I was saving that. I wanted to be a law-abiding citizen. So we got wrap for 14 builds and build net 2x2. I don't know what that is. So let's start off from that huge stack, I guess. Or let's just get this stuff right here. So bale size, we can change bale sizes. That is interesting. We'll go for 150 centimeter, the largest one. Unfold the baler. Turn on automatic wrap. Turn off automatic wrap. Turn on automatic wrap. And turn on baler. Let's see how it works. Is it grabbing the stuff? Yeah, I think it grabbed it. We got turn off the baler. We gotta find where our there it is. That's the stack right there. Right on the road. We own the land. Let's go for it. I forgot. Alright, we had to lower the ramp to get the stuff there. Alright, let's go for it now. Try number 2. Yeah, now it's picking it up. Awesome. There we go. We have our counter increasing. Oh, we forgot this patch over here. Well, it's gone now. It's gone to waste. So this one is picking up the whole thing. We have our automatic drop on as well, and what is it? It's giving us a warning. I gotta stand there while this drops. Freaking awesome! Look at that! That is so interesting. Impressive machinery. We would have people doing that here. And there we go. It drops it. And we go on further. So we can, I think, keep on going while that just ejects it and drops the bales. That is a small bale. No, actually, it's pretty decent sized compared to the tractor. So does it even pick up the grass, which has not been stacked up, or whatever you would call it? Let's have a quick look at this. Is it going to grab that? Yeah, it does. It does. So we can just go through this. So we gotta stop when the bale kind of ejects from that, and then we can go for this one. So it doesn't actually have 14 bale wraps. It's 14 by 14. That means it's got a lot. So we're gonna be just moving through here just to grab some of the remainder grass here and go on to that side where the actual grass is. So let me see. Turn off automatic drop. It's on. Oh no, we missed this spot. That's okay. There was something to do with the net. I don't know where that went. Let's turn on the baler. And this is a huge pile, so this should be a very huge pile. Look at that. Look at that. How it goes. It filled it up right instant. Because this is the whole field that kind of dropped here. He stacked everything up in one part. Look at that. It's Stuck to that. Most non-realistic way of making bales. Alright. We're gonna finish this up right here. So there's still leftovers at the back. Let's just drop these. Let's see how much money these bales make. I don't think they're gonna make much. There's just a couple of them. 2 there. 4 here. But these will be like loads of these bales will be right here. Let's gather up this remainder and then get onto this big pile. It's just gonna be instant. See? What happens if we keep going? Does it like kind of leave a patch behind? Yeah, I think it leaves a patch behind. Yeah, we gotta stop for that bale to get out. Well, let it drop at the back. Oh, we got another one coming out. Yeah, drop it at the back. Interesting. So we'll wrap this up and then we'll go to the selling of these bales. So we got a baler problem here. So it has been like wrapping these up perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it stopped wrapping because I quit and I reloaded back in, and now we have green bales. And okay, it has stopped. It was rocking. I don't know why. Anyways, let's try to fix. Oh, there! Look at that! Look at that! Let me unhook it. Look at that! It's maybe gonna do it again. There, there! Look at that! It has life. It lives. Anyways, let's get done with these bales and just sell these off. I'm gonna quickly wrap this up and then go for it. Okay, so we're done with the baling. Let's transport these. So they're basically wrapped up in wrapper, and now you have to like store them for a couple of days, maybe months, maybe in-game months, for them to get like fermented and then become into silage to be sellable at a higher price. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this one. I just had a look that this one is for the round bales transport. Let's lease this one and get a small tractor and get those bales in one stack, store them. And then we're gonna build up our basic setup for the farm, like a house or something. I need that there. I would love to have that there. Let's lease this. A small tractor. Let's see how small The tractor. Ooh, it is small. Look at the cabin size and the engine size. I don't think that guy is gonna be able to grab that. Wait. Hold on. Let me have a look at the requirements there. No. I think it will be able to lift, track. What do you call? Pull it. It will be able to tow it. Little Rex. Rex for this small tractor. Let's go attach it. Oh, no. My bad. Hook it up. Hose is attached. And that is it. Look at the gear. It's right up there on this side. We're going to be... Thank you for stopping by. For letting us pass. So we got our bales scattered all around the place. Shall we start from that side? Okay, now it's giving up on a slope. It's like, it's too much to pull. It's like 4 times bigger than the tractor size. Maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times bigger than the tractor size estimated. Okay, so grass field. I could actually keep it and this grass will grow back. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to happen. And you can keep harvesting it forever, I guess. But since we're just starting, we're gonna plow this whole area, or maybe use a cultivator and grow something better, something more profitable, something, I don't know. I think maybe this might be profitable, but I don't like growing grass. I want some crops there. All right, operating position, deploy, transporting position, operating position. Yeah, that's how you do it. So I gotta catch these and it should be able to pull it up. Yeah, there it goes. That's how it works. Let's go rotate on our slope and catch these other 2. And then we'll let them ferment till they turn into silage. Yeah, I'm a pro. No, the pro is failing. Gave it a little bump to give me some space. Yeah, grab that. Alright, let's go back up there. It's like tent pegging. The sports where you have a horse and you have this, you would call it stake or a spear, and there's pegs in the ground, so you just keep on riding through a strip of land, and you have to like use that spear by hanging down the horse and just grabbing it. I should have actually made some videos on that, but I think I'll find them. We just had that carnival done in our village, so there was this event for tent pegging as well. I will surely show you guys that. Any horse lovers would love that. Sports. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna grab these and then let's shift to the construction phase of basic infrastructure for our farm. Okay, we have our bales. It almost like filled up. Just 3 of them left on the trailer, the capacity for it. So it says where is it? No, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, there it is. It's 6% fermenting. So this one is, since it's not packaged, it's just grass. Yeah, so it's just gonna sell like that. All right, I'm gonna shift into the construction mode. I don't like the dark. So what we need to do is, first of all, we need a small house. Trailer house, $135. $135,000 for a house. Oh, that is huge. I would love that. Yeah, 135. But this one looks beautiful. I think it's gonna landscape automatically, but we'll see. What is this one? It's just like a barn. So we're gonna go for a $1,000 house. Yeah, I was looking at those just for the sake of it because since we have limited funding right now, so we'll build the house later on. We're gonna have our house up here on the hill. Um, Somewhere here would be nice. We're up to oh, we can even have it right here. Oh, we have a lot of space on this land. So that is a lot of space right there. So we're gonna have our house located over here on the hill. And let's just push it far out on the edge. I think this one is overlapping with something. And we have land up till here. That is pretty nice. We're gonna build the house on this edge. There. So we have our house there. Now what do we need? We're going to be making a shed. Where is it? Sheds. This shed 44k. Any other cheaper shed? These are some downloaded mods that I got. So they have decent mods. Oh, this is a huge shed for 24k. That is unfair. I don't like mods which like kind of ruin the game. This one is fine. It's small and reasonably priced. I don't like cheap stuff that like kind of ruins the experience for the game, the journey of the game. Now look at these big sheds. These are huge, humongous sheds for quite some less price. I don't know if that's a mod or it's something else. Oh, this is perfect. $10,000 for a proper barn kind of look. And what about this one? This one is also nice. Let's have a look through them. 10k. So actually, I would be looking forward to like for 10k. I would be considering this barn. This was like properly priced, and this fun for 25k. These are properly priced, I would say. What is this? This ain't no shed. So we're looking at a spot where it's not flat, so we're kind of not getting what it looks like. There. This one, 8k is fine-ish for the price. These are lesser shed-looking things. 58k. Is this huge? Yeah, this one is big, but properly priced. Anyways, we're gonna probably go with this one, 10k, a small shed, and we're gonna place it on the edge where we can fit it. That is, oh, we also have this spot. Oh, this is pretty nice. All right, we're not gonna place it there then. I'm gonna place it a bit forward somewhere. All right, it's getting dark. We need to sleep and get the day done. I'm gonna place this shed on this side, this edge of the map. So it's gonna be not yours. This is mine. Oh, there we go. It's one spot somewhere here that works out. Stop bothering me. Yeah, there we go. Can we rotate it to like be like that? No. Flattening field. So we're gonna keep it here. That looks good, right? So we're gonna go off to our house. We have to actually unload this. Why waste more rental for the next day if this can climb the hill that is let's take it up to the warehouse and unload these bales there and then return these and then go to sleep so it's daytime. I don't like nighttime. I don't know. In all the games I don't like nighttime. I can't see anything there. Saving up some money on this small tractor, I guess it wasn't worth it. So this trailer actually carries 24 pieces. We got 20. We've got spot for 3 at the back, and one more is missing at the front. So I didn't see that. So it's a 24-piece trailer. That is pretty decent. Field size for our plot was like 3 acres, I think. And that was decent sized. Push, tractor, push. It's struggling so hard. I think we'll make it. Look at the speed, turtle speed, 1.2 kilometers, 1.3. Yeah. Keep getting there. Yeah, we got a wrong tractor for this job. Well, while we get there, I'm gonna skip time.